Hey there, welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. Today I'm coming to you from somewhere in an RV, and we are going to watch some crime happen live. Now, we watched some crime with Ed Terranova earlier. We're going to get to watch the big boys Micah and Ray play on Saturday, but this is another pitch. Believe it or not, they got pitches around the clock. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so in 5 minutes from now. I would have loved to do this live, but the strike they did on the last thing, until YouTube counteracts that strike and gets my retraction, they're not letting me live stream. So this will be up right after the live stream. We got another overview of Bellator with Alton Patterson and Avrill Joseph Douglas. So right now in my left ear, what's playing is some smooth jazz that I can't exactly play for you because I just can't exactly play it for you. But yes, we're going to be joining in that when it starts in about 2 or 3 minutes. This is a giant scam that they say on Wednesday the 25th is going to be a public company on NASDAQ under a shell company they bought and all this shit like that. Metaterra Holdings. What you're going to see is Bellator, which is the multi-level marketing scheme arm of this entire thing. We're not switching from beer because we're not going to beer because I don't have my kegerator yet. There's gonna be a kegerator that's gonna be right here, probably tomorrow. But there will be a kegerator right there. But we're waiting for them to go live in just a moment's time. But I've got something kind of gay. Mountain Gay rum. Yes, I got some Mountain Gay rum and some Dr. Publix, which is better than Dr. Pepper. Don't come at me. Dr. Publix Mountain Gay rum. And we're gonna make us a nice little cocky cocktail. Again, they could start at any moment, and I want to show you right when they start, but literally right now, they got some smooth ass jazz going on. I'll show you a couple seconds of it, just so I don't have any copyright. Smooth jazz. Alton's got some style, unlike Ed. That's all I'm saying. But I'm making some nice big ass ice cubes over here. Let me detach my ice cubes. Yeah. Put Richie in a trailer. I'm getting fiber internet to here next week, so that'll be fun. Right now we're on Starlink, so we'll get that up. I'm detaching my ice. It's got 15 seconds remaining. We're going to take some big ice, put it in, and big up, we're going to watch Alton Patterson and some other woman scam the other side. Ed's for the white people. They got to have a black scammer. This guy used to be in Miami. He's now in Nigeria. He's getting his stuff ready. Oh, we're going to watch another copyright disclaimer. Let me get my big ice real quick. He's getting all his shit ready. Give me 10 seconds. Whoa. Big ice. You guys think I'm kidding about big ice? No. No, I'm not. Let's throw a mic on real quick. Not a Micah. A mic on, so I'm mic'd a little bit better. Should be good now. We got the big ice right here. Whoop. Whoop. You will know when the mic's on. They got a countdown. They got some bougie stuff going. Here, I'll show you. Look, they got some bougie stuff going. Bellator, some AI shit. Alright, got the ice. Why would I buy ice when I can make it? You ain't gonna buy ice when you can make it. Whole nice Renaissance Festival sized cup of ice. We'll make some more for the next cocktail, because we're gonna be here a while. I did get a new chair that has a back. This is the chair I was in earlier. Hell no. Got this at an Ace Hardware. They didn't have it in their system, so I just gave the guy 20 bucks and walked off with it. Told him to buy a case of beer. That guy got paid an extra hour of work today. But yeah, we're still waiting for him to get going. I don't want to miss a second of this scam. Again, I am publicly shaming these scammers because they're doing this all in the darkness. In the darkness! And I'd never want them to be able to scam again. So, you know, if we put their name out, they either got to change their name or something like that, but they need to go to prison. That's where they really need to go. But these people are low-level people. Even though Alton's kind of a scumbag. Sorry, Alton. He's a Floridian who was in real estate and stuff like that, and then decided to switch into scamming. So it's certain point. Here we go. I think we're ready to go. Alton, you there? Getting some Dr. Publix up in this bitch. What are you putting on, a 22-minute timer? Alright, here we go. Alright, let's listen to their scam thing they're going to show right now. This is the Scam Wall Street from Douglas Anderson. It's glorious. Surprised this guy hasn't struck me yet. Oh no, this is not the Scam Wall Street. The hell is this?
The information provided does not constitute financial advice, investment recommendations,
I guarantee
or
there's going to be
an
financial
endorsement
advice
of any investment strategy.
Yeah, there's going to be financial
Investment
advice. Here we
involves
go.
risk, and past
Make sure.
performance is not indicative of future results. Always
I ain't driving nowhere.
conduct thorough research and seek the advice of
I
a
ain't
qualified
driving
financial
nowhere.
professional before making any investment decisions. Any
Oh,
reliance
copyright.
on the information provided is at your own risk. We
Ooh.
do not guarantee the accuracy or completeness of the information and disclaim
That is some
any
gay-ass
liability
drink.
for any direct or consequential
It's
loss
Mount Gay Rock.
arising from any use of this content. Remember that all investments carry risk, and you should be aware of
not
your
what you're telling
risk
people on the
tolerance
call.
and financial
You're gonna be a
situation before
millionaire.
making
You're gonna like
investment
Alton's,
decisions. This
Alton's
presentation
accent's funny as
includes
shit.
general information only and does not constitute financial advice. Please consult a qualified
That's a good
financial
drink.
professional before making any investment decisions. The following content is protected under copyright law.
Crime's
Please
not really
respect
protected
these
under
terms to ensure
copyright.
compliance.
Remember, if you start asking Americans for investment and they are not cleared by the SEC, which NFTs and all this shit are not. Here we go, Alton. You ready, boy? I'm ready.
Good evening, good afternoon, each and every one joining from around the world. A warm
There's
welcome
Alton.
to everyone, and hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day wherever you're plugging in from. My name is Alton Patterson. I'm super excited and always humble of having an opportunity to be here.
Opportunity,
to
you
share
gotta drink.
this
Hate that word.
information with you. I want to say a warm welcome
Woo!
to all of our guests who are on the call. For the mere fact someone thought highly about you to invite you, and most importantly, you honor that invitation by being here today. As always, a warm welcome to all of our esteemed members who have chosen to join us this evening, as well as I am charged
People who have
with
already
the
been scammed?
responsibility of presenting this information to each and every one. Now, this is step 2 of a 3-part process, and if you're wondering really what was step 1, someone shared some information with you, and based on the information that was shared, you thought it was sound interesting, and you wanted more information, and that's the reason why you have decided to join us this evening. And if you
Okay.
have not seen anything prior to this,
Cold.
it's okay. I will do my best to keep it simple in such a way
Keep it
that
simple,
you'll
Alton,
be
baby.
able to feel informed, to be able to make an educated decision at the
Educated
end of
decisions
the call.
run from this shit.
So today I really want to talk to you about something that is right at the intersection of technology and finance. It's all about timing, and something that's truly dear to my heart. Now, before we dive into the information, I simply like to always ask this question, how many of you wish that when the opportunity arose
Fucking opportunity!
to invest in the likes of maybe Bitcoin, right? Or maybe Amazon, or maybe Facebook, or what about Apple?
Tesla.
Maybe that opportunity came before, but it passed. And why is that? For the mere fact that maybe you just didn't recognize it, maybe you did not know everything, so you thought, you know what, not for me. And years later you realize, I should have, I could have. Why didn't you? Well, I can tell you,
DCs.
I have been in that position before.
This guy's in
Unfortunately
Nigeria,
for
I
me,
believe.
when
He's
the
launching
call
the
came
Nigeria division.
in June of 2022, and I took a look at this company. I was absolutely blown away. A dear friend gave me a call from the corporate side, wanted to know if we would be interested in paying our brand ambassadors in our company and our employees with cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency, the word, I got
Everyone's got a different bullshit backstory.
excited for the mere fact we generally had a problem of doing business across the continent, and was looking for a way that would be seamless to pay our brand ambassadors and our staff. So I took a look at the information. It was 4 a.m. in the morning for me here in South Africa at the time, and I can
South
tell you,
Africa. Sorry, I
when
thought it was in
looked
Nigeria.
at what the company was doing, I was absolutely blown away. But never would I believe that we would be where we are today in this position. And I can tell you, mark it down today, whatever today's day and time is. For me, it's the 20th here on a Friday morning in South Africa. It's one of the best decisions that I've ever made. So tonight I just want you guys to have an open mind for the mere fact the
Oh,
truth is that
it's
some
like
of
a
the
book.
biggest opportunities
It's
usually
your mind is
come
like a
when
book. It
most
works best
people
when it's open.
don't see it, right? I know I grew up in a home with my mom. I love her dearly, but she taught me everything she knew. The value of discipline, the hard work and education. You know, she even taught me in high school, right? So she taught me how to study
How to
hard, go to
Dougie. Teach him
college,
how to Dougie.
get a good
To
job,
teach him how
start
to
a
Dougie.
family, get a stable income, and be able to, support that family. But can we all agree that life sometimes have some different twists and turns inside there? It doesn't go exactly like that. But what I can tell you, what she never taught me was how to spot financial opportunities, how
No,
to
no. Fun
think like a
opportunity. Got to
CEO, how to put an
run away from the
entrepreneurial
word
cap
opportunity.
on, and how to position myself when opportunities truly show up and to think like an owner. Well, I can tell you today, you are in the right place at the right time. You might have heard that before. However, I believe at the end of this presentation, you will totally be in agreement. So, what should you expect of this presentation?
I
I'll
don't
do
know,
my
Alton.
best to present this information over the next 45 minutes. I will share a few key words with you regarding Bellator, America Cash and More, Metaterra,
Be
and
interesting to
the
read their
opportunity
financials when
within
they
the
go public on
opportunity.
next
And I can
Wednesday.
tell you, don't worry, guys. You won't need to get coffee to stay awake. You can leave your wallets and purses in the next room. I'm just simply here excited to share information that I believe that at the end you will say aha and get back to the person who shared this with you to say, hey,
MLM, got to get
why
back to the
didn't you
person who
tell
shared it
me
with you.
about this sooner? So with that being said, let me go ahead. I want to close my camera out so you guys can focus on the information at hand, so you're able to take copious notes, keep an open mind, and let's dive into the information. Now, with that being said, first off, I want to talk about this whole crypto industry, the wild ride. Whether you have been watching it from the sidelines or jumping in head first, you have seen this space go from tiny beginnings to a colossal $4 trillion
This is just so
global
boring to watch.
market. When you think about it, how many of you ever
That's what we
imagined
drink.
you would have seen a Bitcoin go over $100,000 in your lifetime, or even countries accepting crypto as legal tender, or bigger players like BlackRock, Vanguard, Warren Buffett, just getting into the mix. We take a look at
Just
the
getting in the mix a
conversion
little
of
bit.
two worlds right now, from where we're coming from to where we're going. It's truly something to be applauded. Now, many people are saying, I don't want to get involved in something I don't know. However, the reality about it is it's happening whether we like it or not. The digital economy is making that switch, and there's a bridge that is filling the gap, and that is called the miracle bridge with the real world, where governance and regulated oversights
The
are
fuck is this guy
important,
talking
where
about?
technology,
Let's just see what's in the bottom left-hand
blockchain,
corner.
infrastructure is something that you have
Governance.
to pay attention to.
Regulated oversight.
We have a
It's all
community
just
here
fucking
powered
buzzwords.
by through a crowdfunding model, and where we are able to tokenize utility real world assets. So it's important to understand that when you take a look at what we're doing as a company, that we're not talking about something that we were thinking of doing. We're talking about what's actually happening already, and it's led by this gentleman with a world-class leadership and
Hakan!
advisory board, Hakan Torhan,
The gentleman who
the
never does
CEO
anything.
of Metaterra, America Technologies Holdings. And what I can tell you about Hakan, he is the CEO and founder of an amazing company that is bringing technology to the forefront, making it simple, and give each and everyone an opportunity to be able to position themselves to capitalize on the shift that's coming as we are crossing this bridge. Now, the company you're looking at, Miracle Cash Technology, it was founded in 2017 by Hakan. He is an
Hakan
experienced
Torhan.
entrepreneur with a
We're going to hear
strong
all these
banking
stories about how great he is.
One of his biggest accomplishments, as well, besides Miracle Cash, is his achievement in revolutionizing the
He's gotten thrown
ATM
out of countries for
deployment
everything
in the
he's done.
United Kingdom with over 57,000
Just saying.
ATM machines and unifying major Turkish banks through his innovative technology. Now it's all about the world-class team he has put together. You have Ansel with over 15 years of retail marketing, who is the head of the
Ansel.
European Union. This is the gentleman that has brought some of the major deals, if not all the major deals, that I will be sharing with you throughout the presentation. You have Cockhan, who is the head of legal payment services and regulation. You have Livan, who is the head of finance and strategic
None of these guys do anything.
Now, as we speak about the company, you know, many might be saying, well, okay,
what do
I've
they
seen
do?
Companies like these, I've heard of companies like this, but tell me of one of those companies.
It's not publicly traded. Nice try.
Is and listed on the NASDAQ as a publicly traded company. Yes. You see, Miracle Cash Technology.
It's not going to be listed until next Wednesday, they say.
Of Metaterra,
They
which
say.
is an OTC automotive company. And through this reverse merger, it has positioned the company to be listed on the lower NASDAQ. And this marks a significant milestone for the company and its investors. I can tell you today, we are in what's called the quiet period. If you're not familiar
the quiet
with that,
period.
go look it up, the quiet period. And it's that period right before we go public to everyone to let them know we have arrived. So when you take a look at just, you know, what we are doing as a company, it's something to let you sit down and applaud over and over again. Now,
What the fuck is this
it's
guy
all
doing?
about partnership.
Oh, Douglas Anderson.
Hawken has done. The company has brought in one of the best.
I
in
still
the
think
world,
Douglas
which
Anderson's
is
a government
Douglas
asset,
Anderson.
but
He is
I'll
the
keep that theory for
chairman
another time.
of Metaterra and CEO of Wall Street Capital. Now, Douglas is actually known as the principally known as the founding and leading general, if you want to say, of Wall Street Capital Partners, which is a corporate finance and investment banking firm. He's also known for advising and raising capital for early stage and high growth companies.
He's got no history. He's
his
completely fake.
background in Wall Street is
But yeah.
underwriting private equity, venture capital, and global finance. So very well recognized, and he has
What does
also
the company
assembled
do?
an
This whole pitch, what do they
incredible
do?
team, starting with the likes of John Beer, who is an international business leader and a technology pioneer involved in the early development of Google, which the backend is
He did the Google.
Vine. So if you have ever used Google, the backend, this gentleman John Beer is
backend?
responsible for that.
I mean, I can show you the
Cell phones, if you're
backend. That's
using
my
a cell
ass.
phone,
Oh, look, I can
Telecom
lean back.
One, that's his technology as well. And if you're looking at the likes of streaming, like Netflix, for example,
His
that's
technology.
his technology. He sits on a board. Next to him is Stephen Norris. Comes
He worked with Donald
as
Trump.
a governance specialist. See, he is also known for a wealth of experience in private equity, venture investments, and strategic growth.
Works with Donald
and
Trump.
known for running the general counsel of the Marriott Hotels and co-founder of the Carlyle Group, which is a $600 billion fund globally, and currently one of the top advisors to the King of Saudi Arabia. Next to him is Monica Profit. Known,
I love Monica
for
Profit. She's
sustainable
new.
finance,
The old slide decks don't have her.
and
Her name is
widely
Monica
recognized
Profit.
as an entrepreneur,
P-R-O-F-F-I-T.
author of
T, whatever.
Blockchain 101, and a speaker
She wrote a book
recognized
called
in
Blockchain
the
101.
space where
It's probably written by AI.
tokenization is evolving. Next to her is Senator Fernando Villalobos.
Of Mexico.
He's a senator in Mexico, known for cross-border trade expert.
He's part of the
and
cartel, don't
also
worry about him.
the original founder of Kenworth Trucking, which is now a subsidiary of PACCAR and a publicly traded company valued at over $60 billion on the New York Stock Exchange. Next to him is Steve
Need to make more
Moore.
ice.
He's a global recognized economics and former senior advisor of President Trump.
This is the
Once
President Trump guy.
nominated to lead the Federal Reserve, and guess what, ladies and gentlemen? He is here
He
to
is
help
on
to
our board.
shape our global economic and policy approach as a board member. Last but not least is Russ Gerson, an executive strategist.
All white
He's
people.
the founder and
one
president of
Mexican.
the Gerson Group,
And one
an
woman.
executive search
Diversity,
and advisory
baby.
firm,
Diversity.
serving the financial services industry, and with over 30 years of experience, he has led numerous boards.
You know what leads me to
and
drink this
C-suite
shit?
recruitment for major Wall Street institutions, hedge funds, and private equity firms. Now, to see and read more about these gentlemen and Monica, visit Metaterra.com and you'll be able to see more about what we
little bit
are
of gay
doing
rum.
as a company. Now, I want to just share a quick video from our chairman, Mr. Douglas Anderson himself.
Oh,
And,
Mr.
what
Douglas
is
Henderson.
Metaterra? How do you stand to benefit? For the mere fact, as I mentioned earlier, Metaterra is the bridge between real-world assets and the blockchain.
Oh, he's going to talk
So
about the
it takes
scam airport.
tangible value
Scareport.
things that you see and know.
It's
things
named
that are
after
already
Dracula.
existing in the real economy. And
not even joking about
it
that.
brings them on chain to tokenization. The purpose is simple, guys. It gives you access, transparency, and scale. So let me share this short video with you from our chairman, Douglas Anderson.
I'd love to see this short video.
Hi, this is Douglas Anderson, CEO of Wall Street Capital
Bad fucking
Partners.
hair job.
I'm here
Bad
today
hair
at the New
piece.
York Stock
Bad hair
Exchange
piece.
to tell you about a new company that I've taken a seat on the board of directors of, and that we intend on moving towards potentially a public offering. Metaterra.
Next Wednesday.
Metaterra is a holding company that will develop several software assets, and these software assets are primarily focused around blockchain. Now, as you know, my background is in public companies that are regulated on
There's no
the stock
background.
exchange. So why would I be interested in crypto and blockchain type companies? Well, the reason why is very simple. This is a huge and growing industry. The world's biggest institutions are already moving into crypto. BlackRock, Fidelity, JP Morgan.
They must have shot this when
They're
crypto
all
was
building in
over
this space
100,000.
because
Now it's in free fall.
blockchain isn't just an experiment anymore. It's the future of finance.
It's the future.
Last year alone, global crypto transaction volume exceeded $4 trillion, and the tokenized asset market is projected to
Damn.
reach 16
Tokenized
trillion
asset
by
market.
2030. Those are not speculative numbers. Those are structural shifts.
I wouldn't
So
want
for
this
me,
guy
joining
leading a
Miracle
fucking pack of lost
and
cats.
Metaterra isn't about leading one world for another. It's about helping to shape the bridge between them, taking the discipline and credibility of the traditional markets and applying it to the innovation and scale of blockchain. That's where the future is being written. So my role with Metaterra is centered on governance, structure, and growth. I've been tasked with establishing Metaterra, the holding company that will anchor the entire Miracle ecosystem and ensure that it has solid corporate foundation needed for long-term success.
It sounds like a word
The
salad.
background is building and advising businesses at this scale, and I'm bringing that experience to a Miracle and Metaterra by assembling a team of highly capable and credible board members who will guide this company into its next phase.
Wow.
Wow.
You see, what used to be reserved for institution and the wealthy is now available to everyday investors
Everybody.
in a compliant, variable, verifiable way. See, Metaterra
Okay.
isn't
What does your company do?
hyper-speculation. I want you to
We've
all
been on here
realize
for
this,
24 minutes.
as
What does your
we
company
share
do?
Information. It's infrastructure. It's the foundation that supports long-term wealth creation by connecting real assets to
It's
a global
fucking word
digital
salad.
economy. See, this is about positioning
Word
early
salad.
in the
That's what
future
this
of
is.
finance, not chasing what we would say the next trend. Now, as you take a look at the engine of Miracle ecosystem, it is actually made up of few different sections, and there's more within these. Starting with our Miracle chain, and on that chain you're able to find gaming.
Ice will be done in a few minutes. Yes, I have a very smart ice maker.
Tokenization we will share with you more as we go. The payments, which is Miracle Pay, I'll share a few with you.
8 minutes till more ice.
Well. And finance, which is exchange and staking. Now, under the umbrella itself, there's over 20 plus different entities. It will take us forever.
Over 20 plus different scams, baby.
So I'll just share a few with you, and the person who invited you will be able to get more information to you. Now, let's talk about the financial infrastructure and exchange and staking. And
you see how worried I am about my channel going down?
You see, with our exchange,
I think you guys see it.
Established since 2017. You get access to both centralized
staking,
and decentralized
illegal, taxable
exchanges on the Miracle chain for seamless asset trading. So when you think about our chain itself, think about the likes of a Solana or Ethereum. See, we have our own layer 2 blockchain, which is called Miracle Chain. Staking, what it does, it gives you the ability.
Staking? I don't want to stake right now. That'd be delicious.
Tokens to support the network and earn rewards from contributing to the ecosystem stability.
It's all just a fucking word salad, the whole thing.
You can put them in something similar to what would be considered like an escrow and earn additional passive income while those are being staked. We have Metaterra, which is an automotive digital income, and many might have heard of NFT.
Did he say automotive?
It might have been those
fucking moron. This guy's got a third grade education.
We're being sold for hundreds of thousands, in some cases,
I think he said automotive.
Of dollars. Well, guess what? That was just an image. Here we are doing that with real world assets. So think of the concept, the mechanism, and the benefits that you are able to get by having our assets being minted where you actually own the assets, an asset that actually pays you for life. We also are in the process. This, I believe.
Oh, they're going to make a credit thing for the blockchain. That'll work.
Next month, which is our credit rating. So think now you have Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Anytime you're wanting to purchase something, it could be a home, it could be a car, maybe getting a department store credit card. Whatever the case is, if your credit is good, then you would be able to get that credit that you are looking for. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
The world is shifting, and we have already designed in the crypto world a credit rating system, which means now this is dependent on your transactions on the blockchain. It's not dependent on your past history. It's not dependent on,
so
maybe
you just
you
fake your wallet
signing for someone and now it's following you for the rest of your life. It's not dependent on maybe a bad decision that was made years ago that's still following you. This is fresh. It is innovative. It puts you in the position where you take back control of how you do finances going forward. And guess what? Everyone can always start with a fresh start. So I can tell you, look out for more of this information as it comes to you. Now I can tell you something else that is happening out there. The world is quickly adapting to cryptocurrency.
But what is the business?
Many people have crypto but do not have a way how to spend them. And
there isn't one.
Credit cards, debit card, that yes, your limit will be how much you have put on the card. However, it puts you in a position to spend. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what truly makes this card so unique is for the fact that, for example, you might have a crypto card like myself, but first you have to transfer the crypto, right? Then you have to upload
get taxed
the
crypto.
On it. Then you have to convert the crypto. Then you have to put the crypto to make it available to spend. And each of those transactions, there are fees. Well, we are the only company in the world that will allow you to spend crypto at your point of sale. And the merchant receives
then there's going to be tax on it.
The fiat currency into their account for that respective country. Yes, you heard that correctly.
Let me say hi to someone.
Let's just say you're traveling in Europe and you have your card and you want to spend crypto. You pay whatever the amount is with your crypto, and it automatically converts
fine.
it through our system on the blockchain, and it sends fiat.
I'm on a
directly
live
to
stream
them.
right
It
now,
might
but
be euro, it might
it's
be
me.
pound.
They're both
It
mine.
depends on where you
We're
are.
good.
We are the only company in the world that allows anyone to be able to do that. Now the
Just a
company
neighbor
also
checking on me.
understand that there is exciting things that's happening in the world, and one of those things
Uh-oh.
is a multi.
They called me a degenerate drunk gambler. And yet, what are they doing now? Gambling!
Quite a bit of time.
A little more crime, you know.
Playing dominoes and playing billiards and playing golf and playing. Well, that's the best place that I could play golf. I could tell you, I look like a true professional there. Don't put me out on the real greens though. So understand now you are able to play games among others. It's not gambling. It's playing a game.
It is gambling.
Bingo will be coming online soon. As a matter of fact, Saturday they will be rolling out one of the newest games.
Bingo is a skill-based competition.
Bowling, billiards, puzzle games, trading competition. So, you know, take a look at this and understand that this is where the world is already. We are simply taking it.
My drink's
onto
not
the
cold.
blockchain. Now, as you're listening to this, you might be wondering to yourself, well, how can you get
How can I make
positioned
money?
before the masses? How is it that you can take advantage of this? Well,
I
that
don't know.
is now possible, right? Through Bellator. And that's where this comes in. See, Bellator
Shit.
is the exclusive marketing
What are we taking
arm
advantage of?
Metaterra and its subsidiaries under the umbrella. And that allows everyday people like you and me to own a piece of this fintech revolution. Now, what I can say to you that this is made possible by this gentleman
Micah
here.
Third.
I call him Sir
Dumbass.
Micah Third. He's an entrepreneur, fintech visionary, and the founder of Bellator Life.
Founder,
Now,
VP.
with a background
Ray
in
Vidrio. What the
global
fuck does that
team
even
building
mean?
and digital asset strategy, Micah has built large international networks. and led
Raquel,
high-growth
that's who Micah's
organizations
fucking.
across multiple markets.
Nepotism. I
And
think
known for his
that's
bold
what it is
thinking
called.
and long-term vision, he focuses on
Gotta get more ice.
merging
Back in a second.
technology, education, and ownership to create sustainable wealth models for everyday people. So his work centers around digital infrastructure, tokenization, and building systems that shift individuals from earning income to acquiring assets. And through his vision of tokenization, we are not just customers, we are shareholders. He also
Sure you are.
has an executive team, second to none, with Visio, who is the co-founder and vice president. You have Jürgen
Jürgen Pullmeister.
who is the president, and Raquel Ratlin,
Who's
who
the one
is
that
the
Micah's
head
banging.
of operations.
That's who Raquel is.
Now,
Raquel is the one that Micah's
let me
banging.
give you an example. When you
how
take
we
a
know
look
Raquel.
at Bellator, understand that there are multiple arms.
Let's look at
that
Bellator.
make this
Again,
happen.
what is
There's the opportunity
the
where
product?
you're able to earn from direct
There isn't
sales,
one. It's a
team
pyramid
building,
scheme.
leadership. This is the model that was used more like a crowdfunding to be able to raise over $100 million to bring the company to where we are today, being listed publicly on the exchange.
They're not
And
listed.
then you have access, you know, where you're able to start with no money, only effort and learning, and still be able to earn. So this is a people-powered growth engine
I got more ice.
of the
I'm happy.
ecosystem. And
Let me make more
that
ice, 'cause I'm gonna need it
should
anyway.
make you excited to
Make
say,
ice.
wow,
Large.
I want to know more
Start.
about this. Now let's talk about some of the partnership I mentioned earlier that
Oh,
Unsub
partnerships.
has brought on board. And one of
These
those
are just
first
companies they're doing
partnerships
business with.
is Ingenico. It's a
They have an app on the
multi-billion-dollar
Ingenico App
company
Store.
that you'll be able
Congratulations.
to go out, take
Yay.
a look at their website at ingenico.com. You will see that
There's
they're
an
the
app
first
listed
to
on
market
their
what are
app store.
called
Congratulations.
point-of-sale machines. And these are the machines that whenever you're paying for
Not a
product or
partnership, an
service,
app.
you're tapping, swiping,
Let's go
or
on.
inserting your card.
And they say they're
Those
I
are
hope they say they're the
point-of-sale
exclusive
machines, for short,
crypto provider of
POS.
Shopify.
They operate
Because
in over 100
Shopify's got about
120
15 crypto
countries
providers.
around the world with
They're not one of them.
tens of millions of these machines. Now, when you go to their website and click on About Us, then guess who you see?
This is the only
It's a
third-party
miracle
website they're on,
play.
and they're on there as a
Yes,
listed
the
app.
very same
That's it.
technology I'm speaking about that allow these machines to accept crypto payment with our technology, and we earn every single time someone pays with crypto, we earn from those transactional fees. So I need you to understand this is bigger than just paying with crypto. It means we don't have to teach people how to tap. We don't have to teach them how to insert, and we definitely don't have to teach them how to
you need to learn how to
But
insert.
when they do with crypto,
You're doing this scam, you haven't inserted
Let me share
in
a
forever.
short video with you where Micah is actually showing one
It's
of
a
the new
fucking
devices
app on an
that was
Android
sent to
device.
him
Let's
from
take a look
Ingenico
together.
and how it would work.
Hey everyone, take a look at this. We just got a few of these machines shipped to us.
Well, it's not
new
sealed.
Ingenico.
You've opened it and you've put your app on it from the App Store. It's an Android phone.
And then when we turn it on,
Oh, look, there's an Android app on it. Who would have thunk?
look at that.
It's an Android fucking phone. It's got a camera on it.
How amazing is that? We're literally preloaded, not in the App Store, but actually on the device itself. Hit that.
Even admits it's in the App Store.
Isn't that incredible? Wow.
Wow.
It's always said that documentation beats conversation. All right, let's all.
Well, you
agree
choose to
on
believe
that.
me or them.
Documentation beats conversation.
But I believe
guess
I need
what?
more soda.
There's not only Ingenico,
And more Mount Gay.
There's also PAX, another multi-billion-dollar company. You know, with over 110 millions of these machines out there around the world, over 120 countries that they currently do business as well. You see, my question
Big
to
gay drink.
you as you're taking a look at this information tonight is, can we all agree that these multi-billion-dollar companies as Ingenico and PAX, and I'll share a few others with you, have a legal team for vetting companies? The answer to that is yes. So it's safe to
No.
say these companies didn't go to Google.
So they're
and
saying they're legitimate because they're
ChatGPT
on their App Store.
to vet us. Exactly. Now, the difference is when you see these machines, you will look at them completely different for the fact you know.
I do.
that
I'm
when
like,
the
why
word
have you
tap,
listed these
swipe, and
fuckers
insert,
on your website?
You can say cha-ching. Now, these are just two of the many. However, let's talk about the global financial
Oh, it's
infrastructure.
crumbling. Banks, they're
You
dead.
know, I've shared with you Ingenico and PAX. There's also Verifone and NCR. So when we speak about millions of these terminals,
They're the
that's what I
exclusive
mean,
crypto
over
provider for
100 million
Shopify.
of these
Just
terminals
type in
around the world.
Shopify crypto
And when crypto
provider.
is
See what you
spent,
got.
yes, we earn. There's also the partnership with Shopify, which is the third largest e-commerce online. As you all know,
No history of that.
Amazon is number one.
Check on Shopify's website.
Alibaba is number two. Shopify is number three. You can see that partnership there. Also, LATAM coverage, that's in Latin America. We have signed the deal contract with Biso, which is responsible for Mexico, Brazil, and Argentina. And then the
Nothing in
EU
America.
processing with XPaid and DLT, which over 150,000 stores. So when we mention that we are bridging the gap between crypto and fiat across borders, that's exactly what we are doing. And I am yet to speak about the largest airport being built in Bucharest.
Bucharest,
Romania,
Vlad the
where we
Impaler
are,
Dracula Airport.
shareholders in that airport. I am yet to speak about the fifth largest airline in the world that we are finalizing our contract with. I am yet to touch
Fifth
on
largest airline in the
so
world. That should be
much
easy to
more.
Google.
However, just based on these, there is so much value that you should be seeing for yourself. Now, when you take a look at this, it's important to know that security
Who is
is
that?
key, and that's where our guardian
Southwest.
nodes come in, and you have an opportunity to be
They don't have a
able
deal with
to
Southwest,
purchase
come on.
the guardian nodes
They charge for
and
bags now.
benefit from that as well. So what they are, we consider are the protectors, right? They monitor transaction and detect suspicious activity to secure
Yeah, the fifth largest airline in the
blockchain.
world, Southwest.
And then you get rewarded, and these rewards are passive rewards that come in based on people using the platform as well. And the platform is already earning, which
Nodes.
means you
Break the Howey
purchase
test.
a guardian node,
Wonderful.
you start getting paid today. Yes, you start getting paid today.
Today.
So that is what should excite you to know that not only we have put the
I just
infrastructure in
got
place, we
paid.
also put the security in place as well. Now, many might not be familiar with nodes, and it's the reason why
The
I've
Oracle of
included a short
Omaha,
clip
Warren
here
Buffett.
with a gentleman who's not affiliated with our company. However, listen
No
to
shit,
his
he's not.
story and understand how are for the fact that they pay you 7 days a week, 365 days a year for life. You see, it's not about where you start, it's about where you're going, and you are at the beginning.
Did make millions of dollars in crypto, but I don't trade crypto and I don't buy crypto. I make it. So I started making Bitcoin at $220. That in itself is crazy. But we started mining Bitcoin. We were making a lot of money. We were like, man, if Bitcoin ever gets to $10,000, we're going to be rich. This guy that was mentoring me, he was worth $100 million. I became one of his top guys. And at that time, I didn't know anybody worth that kind of money. It just sounds preposterous to the average person. For the next 7 years, I learned software instead of hardware mining. So when you mine Bitcoin,
This has nothing to do
you have a
with
physical piece of
what
machine,
is
you
their
plug it into a
business.
network, it
We've been on here
confirms
for
transactions
40
using Bitcoin.
minutes.
On
What
the
the
platform that
fuck
we
do they
launched,
do?
which was a company called Gala Games. We worked with Snoop, the death row chain that Snoop gave me, kind of crazy. And instead of hardware, we had software. So these software nodes will confirm transactions on the blockchain. Every time you buy something on that blockchain, sell something, move some money back and forth, there's a fee. That fee goes up in the cloud and it's split evenly between the node owners. So that very first blockchain that we launched, I'm going to put 15,000 in. And for 2.5 years, those nodes just
What is
confirmed
this?
transactions. I had about 17
They're
million
putting their
tokens in
scam
my
shit
wallet.
all
I
over the
watched it
side of
go
this
from
video.
less
That's
than a penny
nothing to do with
5
them.
cents, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,
Oh,
60, 70,
get back to the
84
person
cents
who
in a
brought
matter
you
of
to
like
this
$5.
meeting.
So I went from
Yeah, that's all we
$11,000 in
need you to do.
software
Get
nodes
back to
having
the
over
person who brought
11.1
you.
million liquid
No
currency.
problem.
Did you guys wrap your mind around that? You know, 80 cents, $1, $5, $10. Are you guys seeing where we're going now? Imagine at the time this video was done, the adoption is not as big as it is today. So where will we go from where we are? That's the question to ask yourself. You see, as you're making a decision and taking a look, choose from one of our many nodes that are available. A few of these nodes will
Now we're pitching the
disappear
scam. All
within the
illegal.
next, 72 hours.
This might be
So
copyright
it
infringement, but I'm
tools to get
copywriting
updated
infringing on
questions,
crime. So
answers,
I think
you
I'm
can
good.
decide which one works best for you.
Every
We have
time they
our
strike me, they're admitting this is their crime.
Convert CPU node for Italy. We have our Guardian node, and we also have the Miracle Pay CPU node. Now, right now, there is a promotion on the Miracle Pay CPU nodes where you buy one and you get one free. And with all of our
Bogo.
nodes, every single node you're looking at here, they're sellable,
Publix?
they're transferable, and inheritable. So when we speak about building wealth, it's not just for you,
Inheritable.
but it's
Problem
for
is, you need the
generations
website to exist.
come. And
When these
remember,
fuckers go to prison, they're not going to pay their server bills no
you
more.
daily.
Take
Now,
note.
for the fact they're running a promotion on the Miracle Pay CPU nodes, I just want to give an example of the potential income that's there that you can earn. Now, guys, the math doesn't change. You can simply do the math yourself. However, I want to keep
he's
it
gonna do the math.
conservative and understand there's no guarantees in life. I'm sharing a quick example.
Death and taxes and the
just take a
devaluation
look
of the
and
American dollar.
understand where we are
Not
going.
financial advice.
Currently, right now, the nodes
I'm gonna let him
pay
talk this
80
crime
cents
himself.
per day, and each of these nodes it's $1,200. Those will be increasing shortly. So understand that with the buy one get one free at this time, you basically are spending $600 each. So $1,200 gets you 2 nodes right
2 nodes.
now. Now, the ultimate goal of the company within the first year, Bella Tour, remember, is the marketing arm, which was only launched December of 2024. And the goal of the company was 200,000 merchants within the first 12
Are they going to save a
months.
3
Just with
not
the partnership of
not
Angelico,
guaranteed, only
it's over a
example.
million.
Is that even English?
Just with the partnership of PAX, that's over 100 million again. So it's safe to say we have surpassed.
They'll be
these
in
numbers.
prison by the end of
Alright,
year
and
one.
as integration starts to happen as we speak.
I mean, they go
integration is
public on
happening where
Wednesday,
we are onboarding
25th of February,
merchants
2026.
in the US, in Europe, other parts of the world. You'll get to benefit from that. Now think about this. We just want to stick with just 100 million. However, of that 100 million merchants, let's just say only 3%, just 3% of those merchants are interested in accepting crypto right away. Only 3%. That's
3%.
3 million. And let's think to ourselves that
We're gonna do this
only
math.
$5 a day
$5
is
per
being
day per
spent
merchant,
through
3%.
cryptocurrency.
We're gonna do
what
conservative
that
maths and say you're gonna be a
equates to is
bajillionaire.
over $5.475 billion that comes in to Miracle Pay.
What is the
Now,
business?
30% of that is allocated to the node owners, which is $1.642 billion. So it doesn't matter if you have bought the nodes last year or if you bought the nodes today. This is divided equally among all node owners, just like what the gentleman shared in the video. Now, there is a limited amount of all the nodes, all right?
It's
But just the
210,000.
Miracle Pay CPU nodes, there is 210,000 of those. There's not 210,000 that's left, but that's how many they are.
It's 209,000
And based on
left.
these numbers you're
208,000.
looking at here, these numbers would pay you over $7,800 divided. These numbers
Wow, only a
among the
$7,000 gain?
210,000 nodes.
Fuck!
So if you think about
Sign
it,
me up, baby.
by purchasing an
What's up,
actual
7,000% gain?
Miracle Pay node right now for $1,200 with a $7,821.43. Don't forget that 43 cents, right?
Don't forget that 43 cents,
the
Alty,
course
baby.
of, let's say,
They're detaching
12
ice. I need more ice.
How much would that be that you're earning? You could pull
Gotta
your
keep my drink
calculators
extra
out and you
cold.
could do the math
Like the hearts of
yourself.
these scammers.
But each node would be earning annually, yes, you are looking at over $7,800. So already that's over, for the fact you own two, you're looking at over $15,000. But what if that
What
was
if?
10%, not 3%? What if that was $10 and not $5?
What
Guys,
if?
can you see where this is going? And
I can see
understand
what's
that
happening.
there is no
We are
cap on
scamming
how you
here,
are able
and
to
I'm
earn.
singing
This
like
is
Nathan
exciting.
Lane,
This
and
is
this guy
something
is
that
queer.
should not allow you to sleep tonight. Now, tokenization,
I dropped some
as we've been mentioning about real world
Like they're gonna drop the
assets,
soap in
this is
prison.
where we're able to tokenize not only companies that's out there, but even natural resources that are in the
Floor's
ground.
clean enough.
I want to share some information with you in a short video that I want to take a
Oh,
look
another
at
video.
and truly
Thanks, Alty.
understand where we're going as a company. Let me share with you quickly and speak about Project X and how tokenization.
Oh, we're gonna learn
is
about
coming to
tokenizing.
your living
What's this? Oil.
room.
Oil.
We hear it all the time. The investment world is complicated. Stocks are confusing.
It's my favorite
Commodities are complex. And the Forex market?
Don't even get me
It's a
started.
maze. It's time to end the chaos. Introducing Project X.
So much ice.
Let's look closer at the ultimate gateway bridging Wall Street and Web3.
Delicious. Drink's not strong enough.
Project X isn't just a
It's wrong.
product. It's your key to the future.
Well,
At
this
its
guy puts a
core
little
lies
more
the
effort
power
into
of Wall
fucking
Street
Terra
capital
Nova.
asset strategies. Here is the huge news. A $12 billion deal has already been signed. This unlocks
Really?
approximately $25 million a
Shouldn't be
year,
a quiet
flowing
period. Shouldn't be talking
directly
about
back
$12
to
billion
Project
deal already
X
being signed
holders.
during the quiet period.
We are just getting started. A colossal $60 billion deal is already on the way. Once signed, this is projected to add another $125 million to the community pool. The potential here is limitless. Plus, the project is powered by Metaterra's robust real-world assets,
Oil!
RWA,
Oil!
with massive
Texas
backing from the
tea!
oil and energy sectors. The rewards? Project X holders enjoy a $2 daily payout. That
Kinda too
means
much.
$730 a year,
Need some more Dr.
guaranteed.
Public.
And don't forget, you earn a $250 direct commission on every single NFT sale you make.
You know I farted.
For the first 10 days only, prices are slashed. Single NFT, just $1,300, down from $1,600. Starter pack, 3 NFTs, $3,600. Bonus pack, buy 5, get 1 free for $6,000.
The fuck are these
Whale
numbers?
pack,
What are
buy
they
25, get 7 free for $30,000.
30% of the revenue, but they won't disclose what revenue they're making right
Secure
now.
your financial future today with Project X.
Things that make you go, Things that make you go,
Buy now at bellatorlife.com.
Now, as you take a look at these, it's important to understand this promotion is going away very soon. So you're able to save $300 on a
Every promotion is going away very
Project
soon.
X and spend today
Look, there we go. Save $300.
Or again,
What else we got?
take advantage of
What other
one of
shit
the
you gotta
other
sell, Alton?
packages that are dear. You see, the best way how to
Starter,
look at this,
$3,600 for 3. 5 plus 1 is 6,000. Or you can spend
It's
$30,000.
like being the middle. So each day you're getting paid $2 a day. There's 40 cents that goes to the plan. So you're earning $1.60 per day, but guaranteed income. That's the only guarantee I can give you guys. For the mere
Guaranteed
fact,
income.
This is guaranteed.
Strike
as
me,
well.
baby. This guy who's a
However,
representative of this company just said guaranteed
earning
income.
here, as the big deals are coming in, now you start
Not
to
how this works,
receive
baby.
balloon payments. So just think about it as you being a realtor, you're selling a home, but while you wait to get the balloon, you are still earning something along the way. That's what Project X does for you. Now understand, again, all of our nodes pay you daily. All right. So how you choose to take advantage of this is totally up to you. We have some major events that are coming up. In Africa, we'll be going into Nigeria this coming week. Next week, we'll be doing this event over there. If you have contacts in Nigeria, please reach out to someone, let them know, get them in the room. They could get registered at africa.bellatorlife.com.
Africa,
in Australia, those flyers are out as well. There's an event happening in Asia that is available as well. Get that information. Sweden, also there is an event that's happening. Get that information as well. So there's many events that's happening that if you are in that area or close to that area or know others in that area, invite them out to come and see and hear what is happening with our company. Now, let me close with this, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he's going to close? God damn it.
What you have seen
Governance by
today
Metaterra,
isn't
technology by
about
Miracle, growth by
hype.
Bellator Life, beneficiary
It isn't
you!
a shortcut, and it's definitely not a gamble. See, it's an infrastructure, right? And over the 8+ years, this framework has been built with intentions, structure, timing, and vision. Governance by Metaterra, technology by Miracle Pay, growth by the Bellator community, and the beneficiary is you. All right. This ecosystem is not asking you to speculate, it's inviting you to position. History proves that every major wealth shift rewarded those who, one, they saw infrastructure before the crowd. Two, they understood value before popularity. Three, they acted before certainty felt comfortable, right? We can all agree on that. Now, that's where we are right now. This isn't about convincing you, it's about alignment. So if you believe the future belongs to ownership over participation and system over speculation, community
what has he shown in the last
then this
53 minutes?
Make absolute sense. The real question isn't, will this work? The real question is, where do you want to be when it does? Because timing never asks for permission.
They're
it
all
only
going to
rewards
prison.
preparation.
I love this so much.
We are early, we're structured, we are governed.
No one else is
we are
bringing you
powered,
crime in real
and
time.
we are expanding with or
It's
without
glorious.
hesitation. So, if this resonates, not emotionally,
Get back to the person who brought you here.
strategically, now is the moment to secure your position.
Now
Not out
is
of
the
fear,
time.
ladies and
Now
gentlemen,
is
not out
the
of
place.
pressure, but out of clarity. Ownership is a decision, positioning is a choice. I can tell you the door is open. What you choose to do with it is up to you. I say step in. So let me be the first to say, get back with the person who invited you. Get yourself positioned by joining the community. We will open up for a quick Q&A. Unfortunately, tonight we'll have to come to a hard stop for the mere fact I have another call that's falling. However, for those who are here as guests, on behalf of the
Quick
executive
Q&A.
team, our
Love it.
dedicated corporate support, and our valued investors and myself, I want to
Valued
be the
investors who
first,
can't ask fucking questions
to
in public.
give you a warm welcome to the Bellator family. And again, I encourage you, get back to the person who shared this presentation with you. Let them know, hey, you want to get your questions answered. You want to get started today. With that being said, let me bring a very dear friend of mine to the line. Many of you know her. I consider her like a Swiss Army knife. We have done so much together over the last couple decades, and I can tell you, I couldn't be more excited than being in business with this phenomenal individual for what not only she brings to the team, but what she brings to the company overall. So without further ado, let me welcome to the line a very dear friend and partner in success, Mrs. Avrill Joseph Douglas. Wagwan.
All is well. Good evening to you. Good
What's up,
evening to
bitch?
everyone within the sound
She got a fake
of my
background too,
voice.
that now, bitch.
Really looking forward to this Q&A. But before we go there, phenomenal job, sir. I just
What's the
wanted
phenomenal
to let you know I
job?
love the new slides. I love the way this was presented tonight. I think it brought everyone a whole lot of clarity. So let's see how much questions we have. Thank you so much for always being here for the community. So put your questions, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, or you could put them in the Q&A, and we will get to them as soon as we possibly can. Remember, we are coming to a hard stop tonight, so we're going to try to take as many questions as we can from the guests. I know I already see partners putting questions in here, but unfortunately, we are going to have to stick to the questions from the guests tonight. One of the first questions that's always asked, and I think we just need to start doing this as an FAQ, right? How do I go about paying for these assets?
All right. You want to answer that one? I think you might have to answer some of these tonight, Avrill, because I don't know what's going on with my throat. I'm struggling over here, man.
No problem at all. There are several different options in which an individual can select. Once they go into the back office, they go to shop. When you create that order, it's going to give you an option to pay with crypto. And there are several different, I think over 14 different cryptos that you can select to pay for your assets using crypto. You can use a credit card. There is a credit card option that is back there. Depending on the amount that you're spending, you may be required to do KYC, which is know your customer. And then you do have the option of also using a wire transfer. And when you click on pay with wire, the instructions are going to automatically populate and give you the options for paying with a wire. Just to make a note of this, if you are paying with a credit card, there is an additional 10% fee.
10% fee on a credit card?
Price of the asset. That's not a Bellator fee. That is a provider fee.
Because chargebacks are so high in the crypto space.
Process the payments. So those are the options that you can basically use in order to purchase your assets. All right, let me see if we can go to another question here. Oh, this is a question pertaining to the African market, specifically in Nigeria. This person is saying, like Nigeria, there's a restriction on cryptocurrency trading. How can investors in Nigeria strive in Bellator?
All right, that's a great question. We are not doing crypto trading. We're not traders. The machines for example, again, we're speaking
What
about
is this
point
guy
of
saying?
sales machine. However, that's just one piece of the company. Those machines are already there. We don't have to sell them. We don't have to service them. They're already in the market space. I'm sure who asked that question that you have paid on one of these machines before. That's not considered trading. That's simply a technology that we provide, no different than Uber provide a technology. They don't own
What
the
a
cars.
bullshit answer.
Airbnb provide the technology. They don't own the homes. We don't own the POS. We only provide the technology that allows people to seamlessly spend their crypto on everyday transactions. So we're not a crypto trading company. However, we do also have, which we did not mention tonight, Leveler, which is our trading platform. However, that's a whole different presentation in itself. So anyone who is in Nigeria, outside of Nigeria, the opportunity still remains strong for them, for the mere fact they're investing in a fintech company that allow them to earn from global transaction.
Excellent. Another question here, and this is one I get quite often, is how
Is
does
this a
one go
scam?
about purchasing the Guardian node? And that's pretty good because when you go into shop and you select on nodes, a lot of times you don't see the Guardian node there. You have to actually go into buy Mirix. And when you go into buy Mirix, you will
Need
see
more
the
ice.
option to purchase the Guardian node populate. At that point, you would then click on the Guardian node and you would go ahead with the purchase of that node. All right. Another question here. When do the transactions from the point of sale machines, example, Ingenico packs, etc., go live?
Oh, they're not live?
I think the
Okay.
projected date for that. Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, those are coming up. Corporate just sent out an email on those. I'm assuming that sounds like a question from a member because I guess the
We're not
guest
going to
will
answer that.
know that the nodes are paying right now. So nodes are paying every single day. All right. To earn from those, an email was just sent out. Please check your email. That is the latest update. The integration.
Can't answer the question, baby.
Not integration. The integration is done. The onboarding process. It's why the
So they
email
have no
was
clients.
sent out, and those onboarding are happening in Europe. There are specific dates that were given as well. So I would suggest, I don't remember the entire
Check your email, assholes.
from the top of my head, so I don't want to give you misinformation. So I would say go to your email, the corporate email, and they'll be able
Check your email,
to,
assholes.
You'll be able to read when those are on. They're onboarding right now, and then from there you would expect to start to see payments from those transactions.
Excellent. All right. So when the next question is, so when you purchase a node, what do you have to do to start earning?
Go ahead.
All right. That is very,
It's
very
automatic.
simple. And one of the things that really attracted me to this project in the first place, once you verify your wallet, right? You basically just go to your back office, you verify your wallet. That's basically it. This is a passive daily income. So you literally don't have to do anything else once you verify your wallet.
Yeah,
the
passive
rewards
daily
will go
income.
into your
Sounds
reward
illegal, doesn't it,
center,
guys?
and you go
'Cause
in
it
and
is.
claim your rewards. So it's a very, very simplified process. Nothing required on your end after the purchase other than verifying your wallet. Now, this is a pretty good question, and it might be the last that we could take for this evening. As Alton said, we do have to do a very hard stop tonight. And this question is, how does Bellator and the NASDAQ work together if the company Bellator doesn't do any trading?
That's a great
It's a shell
question
company, baby.
as well. Bellator is our will be the ticker.
No. Metaterra.
Throwing me off. Metaterra will be our ticker symbol on the NASDAQ. So as you know, anytime the company goes public, now individuals are able to purchase. Us who are on these calls, you have an opportunity to position yourself as an investor as well. And as the company grows, so does the value of the node that you purchase. In this case, Bellator is the marketing arm of Metaterra, as I mentioned earlier in the presentation. So we are not a trading company, ladies and gentlemen. We are a fintech company. All right, we're a technology company. Please just understand how to differentiate that we are not a trading company. So we don't have to trade to earn. When the world shops, we earn. That's the difference. All right. And again, we're just speaking about one
People asking real
piece
questions.
of the company.
Can't
as
answer
well.
questions.
There's 20 plus different companies under Metaterra. So Bellator is simply the marketing arm that opens the door
MLM arm.
for us to be able to come in to partake in where the world is going, in where the world currently is. That's how Bellator plays that role. And as Metaterra goes, it drives the value up. And something just to add on that, previously, before we had 20 plus different companies, before we were going onto the NASDAQ, before the deals with Ingenico and PAX and NCR and Verifone and Shopify.
We were just humble scammers.
The airport in Bucharest, Romania. Before all of this, before the acquiring of these other companies, I don't think corporate has made an announcement on that yet, so it's not in my place to announce that. The company was valued at $3.2 billion.
Roland Partners, 3.1 maybe.
$3.2 billion was the DCF valuation of the company. So as you take a look at where we are today and where everyone is sitting on this call, we have a big number on the call tonight. Again, thanks for joining.
Oh, you just committed a crime.
Dwarfs that initial. I mean, you guys see it. We can't touch too much on it. We're in that quiet period. So definitely get back with the person who invited you on the call. Do apologize. We have to. It was the first time doing this new slide deck tonight. So it kind of cut in, and then we do have a scheduled call. We're 2 minutes late right now.
To talk about no pants and how we deal with no pants.
Sunday night we'll be back here again. There are other calls that's happening with different leaders, so you'll be able to get here the information from different sources and put it all together. If it's your first time,
it's all a scam, no matter where you hear it from, baby.
I would strongly encourage you, don't wait to know everything to do anything. The train is already moving.
It's already moving.
Best to jump on and learn as you grow. Learn as you go. That's just the reality about it.
Too strong.
So that's it for me. Avrill, you wish to add anything before we wrap up?
Just a pleasure having everyone on the call this evening. It always
they gotta jump on the call if you're out to deal with no pants.
You took time out of your schedule to share this hour. I would say about an hour with us to get informed on this amazing
hour, 7
project.
minutes.
So just blessings to you all, and thank you so much for spending time with us this evening.
We absolutely love you all. May God continue to richly bless you all. And
you're gonna get fucked in prison, you dumb fuck.
Awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Take care.
The host ended the meeting. All right, so you've seen the white pitch with that Terra Nova. Now you've seen the black pitch. And you're gonna see the big boys on Saturday. Hopefully we're back to live streaming by then. But just YouTube has to process my counterclaim. Let's see if they processed it yet. They've not yet processed my counterclaim because YouTube's already closed. It's a waiting review, but I'm really good at counterclaims. Why? Because I have a lawyer on fucking standby to write this shit. So it's Richard from No Pants Profits saying, every step of the way, till death of this channel, I will broadcast their shit in public. And when you wear no pants, and you got a bunch of ice, my God, the amount of ice I made during this, it's great. I make my own ice. The only thing I left to lose is your shirt. Have a great one. Love y'all. Bye. This is Get Upload Now, so it can get seen by you guys.